look at what I finally got done. Since I don't own physical copies of books just yet, I only read audiobooks. So I decided to make me like a little audiobook trophies, you know, with the picture frames and the collages. I decided to go ahead and do that because I just thought it would be so cute, and it really looks like it turned out great. Now, these are not all of the books I read in 2023, but this is most of them. All right, y'all, we're gonna try to get these picture frames hung up. Your girl do not know she do, because I don't usually really hang up a lot of pictures that require frames. I just got tags, so I'm hoping they work. Okay, all right, let's see, can I get my big self up here? It's gonna be safe. No, this chair is moving. Okay. Oh no, oh no, hold on. Don't want to bust my butt to do it, so let me get another chair real quick. I got a better chair, so we're gonna try to get these tacks. Two tacks. It's up there. Not up there good, but it's up there. We're just gonna put them up like this, because I just want to really see how they look right here first. Still, I want to see what they look like up here first before I like permanently put them up here anyway. So guess what, Miss Handy Lady coming through. We about to nail these pictures in. Let's go. See those? Do they look all right? I tried. They'll do for now. All right. We'll work on it some more later. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Marquita Lachey XO. I am so glad to be doing this video today for you guys. As you can see, we did get the pictures set up, the book trophies, and later we're going to put some bookshelves right here. I don't have a lot of space in my bedroom, but I do have plans to get a pretty space-saving bookshelf, so I cannot wait. And I'm so glad to be finally doing this video. I have been waiting. I have been like on a... I don't know what's called, but I ain't been reading no books right now, and it is driving me crazy because I really wanted to wait until I had everything together to do my books of 2023 that I read. Because it's kind of hard to remember all the books that I read in 2023 to share with you guys, but I did not want you to miss out because I read so many great books. I'm tired. Hold on 1 second. I need a sip of this. If y'all didn't see, I did post a clip of me making this. I decided to go with the vanilla. This is my first time. I didn't even know that they had teas. They had like flavors like this. Thought it was just like herbal gray and what are those flavors, like Earl Grey and stuff like that. That's what I thought teas consisted of. That's the only ones. And like I do have, oh my gosh, what is it called? I have peppermint tea. And I have that orange tea. I cannot remember what it's called right now, but this is the vanilla Rubios, and it is really good. It is so good. I'm almost finished, but I don't like hot teas unless I was already like outside and it was super cold or something. So this is cold. but it's good. We are going to be doing a wrap up of my 2023 books that I read, and we're kind of going to be going in categories. I don't know if I'm going to do categories. We'll just see. But I pretty much have everything written down, so we're just going to go one book at a time. So the first series that is super duper important to me is the Gold series. Now, it's not my favorite. We're going to get to my favorite. I have two favorite books of 2023, I think, two. Gold series, which includes Gold and Holding so far. I don't know if she's making another one yet, but these books are by Alexandria House. And so Gold follows Malik and Nuri. And in this book, I really like that that she was portrayed, you know, not like a super skinny girl. She's a full-figured woman, and it was so nice to see that diversity in the book with her shape and size. And I love reading. I mostly read books that are by Black authors and Black narrators because I listen to a lot of audiobooks. But I think these books that I'm telling you about would be good in either way. If you want to listen to an audiobook or read the book, I think they would be great. But I have read all of these books through audio, so I am going to be telling you a little bit about the narrators if I can remember them. I do believe, oh yeah, Nicole Small is one of my favorite narrators, and she is in here with what's his name? I cannot think of it, but I'm going to put it here, okay? So you guys can see, because they are really good narrators, and they killed this book, okay? But this is like a sports romance. They play hockey. The guys play hockey, so Malik is a hockey professional. And the book is basically about a girl named Nuri who went through a school shooting. She was a teacher, and she went through this whole school shooting that kind of scarred her. And so she hasn't been working as a teacher anymore, and she's pretty much doing pretty bad right now. The only thing she really has is her car. She's homeless. She's just in a bad place where she can't get over the shooting, and she really can't afford to get, you know, the mental help that she needs right now. So she ends up, I don't want to tell y'all too much, but Malik, let me tell you, Malik is a hockey player, and he ends up having to take care of kids that aren't his, and he's never taken care of kids before. And he has this superficial girlfriend, as we all know how that is. So they have this superficial girlfriend who thinks they are everything, and nothing comes before them, so she ain't liking these kids. But he needs a nanny, so Nuri signs up to be a nanny, and that's kind of how they end up coming together, and you get to see how their romance transpired and all the obstacles that they have to overcome together, especially when, you know, he already has a woman in the house, and then you got the nanny that he keep on side-eyeing and looking at, and it's just gonna be a lot. Oh, let me see, did I miss anything? That's about it with that one. Okay, now Holding is the second part. Well, it doesn't really co-align with the other one. It's just another hockey player, which Malik and Ford, I think, are on the same sports team, and they're friends. So this one follows Ford, the hockey professional, and his ex-wife. I keep looking down because I gotta remember their names. I told you I read these books so freaking long ago. Okay, it's Ford and Crystal. And in the beginning, I know in this book, he's always calling her chicken feet or chicken sticks or something. He always calling her something with chicken legs. I think that's what it is. He always picking with her. And you know, when boys pick on you, it's because they like you. So he was always picking with her when they was kids. So the story kind of goes back and forth, and it goes like through different stages of time, showing what happened at this time and what happened when they turned this age, and how they broke up again, how they got back together, why they kept separating. And Crystal is always the one who pulls away from him, and he is never going to really understand why she always just disappears or why she always just is gone for long periods of time. He doesn't really understand it until something traumatic happens, and then they find out why she is the way she is, and you find out why they broke up. And it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful love story as well. I really like it. I really liked it, and I rated both of these, I think, 5 stars. I don't really do. I'm gonna be a little bit harsher now, but I think all these books are my 5 and 4 star rating. Okay, next we have, these are like my steamy contemporary romances, and this is If Only for the Summer, and this is a standalone. I believe this is by Alexandra Warren, and this follows Guy and Nova. So Nova is a teacher. She has a best friend who lives in a different state, and pretty much they have a lot of money over there. She just a school teacher, you know, that don't make a lot, so she chilling. And it's summertime, and she's like, oh, she's just so overwhelmed and stressed out. She has this boyfriend, and I think he is like, he's in Hollywood or something, so he's really never around. He's always out doing his thing, you feel me? So her best friend is like, you can come out here, you need a break, come out here, I miss you. I will pay for everything. I'm gonna pay for your ticket. I think she was gonna pay for her ticket, and she was gonna give her their vacation house to stay in. So she said, okay, I'm gonna come. So she ends up going there, and then she runs into this guy. Oh, I can't say that part. No spoilers here, okay? So she ends up meeting the guy at the vacation home, who ends up to be her best friend's husband friend. And he came there because he needed a trip away as well. So they end up, it's hot though. It's very steamy. I really liked it. I really liked it. I don't want to tell too much, but it's a pretty cute story. I really love the ending too. Ante Up is by Christina C. Jones, and this follows I know how to say Asha and King. And Asha is always, I cannot really remember this story good, but I know it was good, okay? Trust me, it's good. So I just know that Asha is all about protecting her family, and she does something that, you know, you just cannot take back to protect her family. And it's a very traumatic experience, which leaves her not really trusting guys throughout life. And she ends up later in life, she's at a casino playing poker. She's really good at poker, and she meets this guy. They have a one-night stand, and you know, he's pretty much the typical, I think he's a rich guy. So there are going to be some things they're going to have to overcome, because she does have secrets in her past. And so it's going to be a lot. It's a really good book, and I do think it's a second one that I haven't read yet, so I'm going to have to pick that one up too. Let me see. Anonymous Acts. I really love this book. Anonymous Acts. I really just love the storyline, you know. I love that it was kind of like a murder mystery. It was a little bit different, even though it's a romance. It's kind of like murders involved, suspense, mystery, and I just love the combination that they were able to put together there. So this one follows Monica and, oh my gosh, what's his name? I think his name is Wick. And anyway, they video chat. They have never met each other in person. They only video chat, because she has things that's going on in her life, and he has things that's going on in his life. I forgot. This book is by, oh, I don't know. When I find out, I don't know yet, but I'll put it right here when I find out who the book is by. But like I said, they video chat. They never met each other. They have secret code names for each other. Her name is Sandy. I cannot remember what his name is. And they pretty much just confide in each other and kind of talk to each other, because they both have reasons why they need an outlet only through the computer and not in person. And this gets pretty steamy. As you probably can picture, this is video chat, and they're going to get pretty close on video chat. So it is really hot. Okay, if you like steamy hot books. This is one. I really liked it. It's gonna get deep. You're gonna find out what's connecting, why it's connecting, what happened, and who got murdered and why. So it's a really good story. Well, Dirty Letters is by V. Keelan and Penelope. And it follows Griffin and Luca, and it is just the cutest story. Let's think about having somebody. It's called, what did I tell y'all what it was even called? Dirty Letters. Like, just think about having a pen pal and y'all been writing since y'all was kids and just writing letters back and forth all y'all life. That's just so cute, and you have connected and gotten on a deeper level with that person just through letters, and you've never even seen each other before. That is just so cute. But that's what they are. They're pen pals, and then you know, something gotta happen. So what happens is he stops writing her out of nowhere, and I don't think he writes her again for 8 years, and he finally writes her. Sorry, y'all. I think a big truck was coming through here. But he finally writes her, and he's like scared because he's like wondering if she's going to respond, or even probably even lives at the same place or whatever. But she is going through something, I think, mental issues, and I think she seeks a therapist. And I think that might be a spoiler, so I'm not going to do that. But she ends up, why do I keep doing this? It's so hard to tell y'all something without almost spoiling everything. But he writes her 8 years later, and we find out why. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Why he was gone so long. Okay, he still ain't telling her. He still ain't telling her why he was gone in the beginning. She's gonna have to pull it up out of him. She's gonna have to honestly find out on her own. Hurricane Summer. If you haven't read this book, why haven't you? It is such a beautiful story, and you will most likely get teary-eyed. You will most likely cry, because it's just a beautiful Jamaican cultural story, multicultural story, and it follows Asha. Oh, I love that the narrator is also the author, and her name is Asha Ashanti Bromfield, and she does so good. You do not find a lot of authors who can also narrate their books, and she does a beautiful job at telling this story. And it's heartfelt. It's mostly about a young girl named Tilla who is sent off from America to go to Jamaica and visit her family, her dad's side of the family, and you are taking on what it is like to live in a different place, and how different, it's just how different it is there, and how they treat you different, and how they see things in a different experience, and all the things she's going to have to deal with while coming of age. Now, it is, I'm going to say, for me, I think I gave this a 4-star only because I do feel like that sometimes she was a little immature, or she would, I don't want to say, she would put herself in certain situations like multiple times, like, dang girl, just stop talking to them, stop dealing with them, stop, just go about your day. This ain't, this ain't nothing you need to be doing, but she does it anyway. And it also showcases sexual shame, because women get sexual shamed and called fast, or called this and that, for something that is normal and something that's natural, and it really shows a light on that in this book. And guys don't get sexual shame, only girls, and it really makes no sense, and it really just shows how they view girls or women, and how young girls, and how they view young boys. Okay, I only have a couple of more. How many more? Okay, these are my college editions romance series. Like, these are so close to my heart because it just reminds me, I guess, that I can really put myself in their shoes, because I fell in love with my husband in college. So I really just love these. They're just so cute to me. But this is called the Prototype series, and there are 4 stories, and they also, I think she even made another little cute snippet of the story, short story, because of how much everyone loved this book, because it's really good, and it's a 5-star. And this one follows This one is called Happiness in Jersey by Jacinta Howard. And this one follows Jersey and Zay. And Jersey has mental issues because her mom had mental issues. So she struggles with a lot, and the way she handles it is by hooking up with different guys. And she's also in a band, so that's the outlet for her. And she goes to college. And her roommate name is Willow, and she meets Zay through the band. He's one of, I don't remember, he's somebody's friend in the band, and he ends up joining the band. And so you get to see how he pulls her because she runs away from love. She's running away from anything that it even resembles it. She's gonna push away. She's gonna make it hard. She's like tough. She's rough around the edges. She just hardcore. Like, she don't need no man. She ain't trying to deal with you, but he keeps pulling at her heartstrings, and she gonna eventually fall. You feel me? So it's a really cute story because I like how it keeps going in the other books, and you get to meet different characters who end up joining the band. And at the end of you want to see the band for real, the prototype. Like, where can I go to the concert at? Because these books are so good, it's gonna feel like you're in real life. So I really like them. So the other ones are called Finding Kennedy, Keeping Willow, and Loving Cassie. And Willow is her roommate, so she ends up talking to, I think, the main guy in the band, and you get to follow their story because she is sweet and he is sour, okay? And they do not match, but they do. So you get to follow their story, and then you get to meet this new girl that comes from a different town because she's trying to get away from some things that happen. So she comes to stay. Her name is Kennedy, and she comes to stay with her grandmother. And she ends up seeing the boy next door who is also in the band. And the last story is Cassie. And Cassie is Kennedy's sister, and she came to visit her, and she ends up falling for one of the guys in the band. So it's cute. They all intertwine. It's a beautiful story. I just want y'all to read these. Oh my goodness. This is my favorite book of 2023, and it's called My Muted Love by Love Belden. And it's another college edition, and it's a sports romance as well. And it follows Ashton and Tori. I just love this book. I'm probably gonna read it again because I'm about to forget. I need to remember everything. I know I cried on this book, and I don't cry on a lot of books, but this one had me crying. And anyway, it follows Tori and Ashton, and they are polar opposites. Now they both in sports. I think he's in football. Not sure. I think he's in football. But she is a fighter. And she's not really even supposed to be at this college. She comes from a very bad background with people who don't love or support her, and she has nothing. She don't have clothes that she needs. She don't have deodorant that she needs. She don't have nobody helping her in no way. But she came on a scholarship because she's a fighter. And so she's tough around the edges. He comes from a wealthy family, and his life is pretty much all set up. And he has the perfect girlfriend, superficial as usual. And they just collide in some way, But at the same time, he's also the popular guy in school. He also has a girlfriend. So there are going to be instances where that they don't want to come out with their relationship or what they're doing behind closed door and how close they really are. And it's just going to hurt both of them in different situations. And it's also the kind of story where the other person isn't saying everything they need to be saying, so the other person doesn't get the message, and then they run away, and you gotta wait years down the line to find out what happened, and then they come back together. But a lot of stuff happens in that time they were apart, and that is the part I think that hurt me the most, what happened in the middle. But we have that one, and we have Our Muted Recklessness and Our Reckless Hope. It's a beautiful story. I know I say beautiful a lot, but I think this pretty much wraps it up. These are all the books I think I'm going to talk about from 2023. This pretty much wraps up my 2023 book reads, and they were all from audiobooks. But this year I am going to be focused on reading physical books, audiobooks, and Kindle Unlimited books. So it's gonna be a interesting mixture for me. Very different. I gotta find the time because I just want to be diverse in my reading and make sure that I'm getting everything I know I can to get out of reading, because I can't always get into a narrator. And if y'all liked the narrators that I just told you about, I don't think I only told you about Nicole Small. And I'm gonna tell you another one that is really good. The other one from Real is Nicole Small, Jacoby Diem, and I can't remember the last girl name. Ebony Flowers, I think. So if you go listen to this Audible book or audio book, The Real, or is it just Real, and you like it and you like the narration, let me know if you want more recommendations of Black narrators who are really, really good and heartfelt, and you're going to feel every character. They know how to play the women characters, the men characters, the little kid characters. They really good at, you being able to connect each character with the voice that they use. So let me know if you want more recommendations on that, and I will make a video on that. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, okay? I want to talk to you guys. I really do. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some great recommendations. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.